Northern region is an asset, not liability, to Nigeria. Ndume says, insists tax reform bill must be withdrawn. To my dear listeners, from the onset that the tax reform bill has been introduced, Ndume has actually opposed it, reason best known to him, and he has already spilled out. To my dear listeners, before I go into details, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel, and share. Good morning and welcome to today's news. A lawmaker representing Borno South Senatorial District, Senator Ali Ndume, has claimed that northern part of the country is a big asset and not liability. Speaking in a statement on Sunday, Ndume stated that all states and regions in Nigeria need one another to survive no matter how rich they are. The lawmaker also insisted that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu must withdraw controversial tax reform bill for better consultations. He also expressed concerns that the economic challenges faced by Nigerians could worsen if the bills were implemented without adequate consultation. Ndume said, "The North was, is, and will never be a parasite or dependent, or any region or even the country. We are assets, not liabilities to Nigeria." Those who believe the current tax reforms are targeted against northern interests are naive. The law applies equally to all low and middle income Nigerians. I insist that the tax reform bills be withdrawn for broader consultations and engagement with critical stakeholders, including state and local government and private sector. Our personnel and overhead expenditures for 2024 account for 50 to 60% of the budget. Yet, we are in November and only 20% of the budget has been implemented. Meanwhile, recurrent expenditure has already been exhausted. This means over 15 trillion naira to 20 trillion naira is going into personnel, debt servicing, and recurrent expenditure. We should reform the government, not only the executive. We need to reform the government holistically. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Now let's move down to the comment section. The first comment here says, Ndume, most of you exposes the level of emptiness by the northern elite. How many trillions have been expended on fight against Boko Haram and banditry in the last 10 years? Calculate it and see it that is expended in infrastructure. The north has the potential to become the most richest region with the huge untapped resources. Tax reform will redistribute wealth and prosperity. Not as more resources, untapped, not should think embrace the tax reform bill without delay. Another comment here says this guy is not qualified to be a senator of the federal government of Nigeria. His IQ is low. I want to be challenged to a robust debate on this. Another comment here says Ndume is a talkative and brilliant. He always wants to show off. Useless man. You can see how he's talking authoritatively above others. Stupid being. A comment too from this end said, the North has been a big liability to Nigeria. It always draws the South backward because of its educational and lack of exposure disadvantages. The North has ruled Nigeria for 44 years with little achievement. Despite this whooping number of years in governance, the North remains impoverished. Ndume should watch his words. Another comment, which is my last comment here, says Undumel is no longer a selling commodity, not needs to withdraw his mic.
Now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by the comment section and let us know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.